Hello, it's Lizzie here. Today I'm going to show you how to create this very dramatic smoky look using mainly Urban Decay products, and then at the end I show you what it looks like with Milk Cosmetics Space Cake Lipstick, which is their grey shade. So if you want to know how to recreate it, just keep watching. Thank you. So firstly I'm going to prime my eyes with Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Sin, which is their shimmery one. Next we're going to take Foxy from the Urban Decay Naked 2 palette and just blend that under the eyelid. So that's the lightest shade in that palette. And then we're going to take Tease, which is the matte brown in that palette, and just blend that into the crease. That will act as our transition shade to give the black something to blend into your skin tone with. Next we're going to take Urban Decay's Perversion Gel Eyeliner and a flat shadow brush and just place some on the eyelid to act as a black base. You want to make sure that you don't blend this too high because we'll be blending out the edges with the black shadow. And you want to leave the inner corner blank. You then want to get another flat shadow brush and any black eyeshadow that you have. I'll be using Urban Decay's Blackout and place that on top of the black. By patting the product in place you'll get a better payoff, and by placing that base underneath it will be a lot darker than just the shadow alone. If you don't have a gel to use as a base you could use a kohl pencil. Now we want to start blending out that black and increasing the area really that covers. So with a soft blending brush, take a tiny bit more of the black and start blending around the edge. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to add a silver into the inner corner. For that I'm going to be using Shell Shock from the Urban Decay Vice 2 palette. And I'm going to take a small pencil brush and layer up the inside corner of the eye. This is a very metallic silver. It's most probably my favourite shade from that palette. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to start working on the lower lash line. So firstly I'm going to take the brush I used in the crease and the colour Tease, the matte brown, and blend that all under the eyelid. So I haven't applied my base yet because the black and the silver both have quite a lot of fallout and it would be quite a mess to clean up, so we'll save that till last. Okay, and then we'll take the brush that we used to apply the black gel and draw a line under the lower lash line and start to blend that out. This doesn't have to be neat because we will be blending it, but it does set relatively quick. So then with a flat smudger brush, take your black eyeshadow and start to blend that out. Now with a soft fluffy brush we're just going to add slightly more black around the eye to match it up with the other side. So what I would suggest is doing each eye separately when it comes to applying that black gel base. Because it sets very quickly you don't have much time to work with it. So place it on one eye and then the black eyeshadow, blend it out and then do the other eye. That will save you any stress of the product's not really sticking together so well. So with that same brush that we applied the black base with, I'm just going to use the side of it to tightline my eyes and apply it to the waterline as well. So I've just cleaned up any fallout under my eyes, and now we're about to apply our base. So far I've just used Bare Minerals Prime Time in Fair, and I'm going to be using Estee Lauder's Double Wear Foundation in Shell. When it comes to getting the foundation around your eyes, be very careful to not get any black on your foundation brush, because then when you move it to somewhere else on your face, you'll transfer the colour. And then for my under eye concealer, I'm going to be using Estee Lauder's Brush On Double Wear concealer. And I'm going to put a bit of that on the back of my hand, because I don't really like the brush application that comes with applicator. And place it onto an angled concealer brush and just blend that underneath. Next I'm going to be using a cream blush. For that I'll be using number 3 Bourjois Cream Blush. Now before I powder that, I'm just going to let it sit on my skin and start to blend in naturally. So we'll just give it a few minutes. Whilst that's happening, I'm going to draw my eyeliner on, and for that I'll be using Kat Von D's Tattoo Eyeliner in Trooper, which is black. So the black eyeliner is just to really intensify the look, and in case you put false eyelashes on, it will just mean that the lash band is covered a little bit. I'm not going to do a wing, and I'm not going to go over the silver. There we go. And I'm then going to apply a thin layer of mascara as well. For that I'll be using Max Factor's False Lash Effect. Now we're just going to powder around the eyes so that we can blend the eyeshadow out a bit further. So for that I'm going to take a small fluffy brush and just some Kryolan translucent powder. You don't need much, and you just want to set that concealer and around your eye makeup. It will stop the eyeshadows looking so patchy when we blend out the edges, so we want it to be seamless. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to take a slightly smaller fluffy brush, and we'll take that brown shade Tease that we used earlier and just run that around the eye makeup. Oh, a cat just meowed. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to fill in my brows. Firstly I'm going to use Makeup Revolution's Arch and Shape, and I'm going to use the felt tip end just to draw on some extra hairs in the inner corner. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it starts to make the eyebrow just look a lot fuller quite naturally with the sort of felt tip applicator, if you can see the difference. I'm then going to take L'Oreal's Brow Artist Plumper in dark brown and just run that through the brows to set them and add a bit more definition. So there's the makeup look complete with the grey lip. As a lip liner I used Smoke Pencil from Urban Decay just to add a bit more definition. It was slightly darker than the Melt lipstick, but I think it's turned out okay. So thank you very much for watching today, and I hope you learned something from it, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, bye bye.